What's up? This is Philly77 coming back with the Iron Man faceplate tutorial. Like I said, step 2 is going to be covering up the part about all the material needed and the cash needed for building this project. But just before we get to that, here's a little update on like my suit. Alright, okay, so for the material needed, first off we need a Iron Man helmet. Mine is not complete yet because I need to still sand it out and cover it with Bondo and all that stuff. So you guys are going to need from Canadian Tire, we'll start off with Canadian Tire. It's going to be some Bondo, $9.99. Some 3M sand tape. I start off with the 80, that's $2.99. The other one is 120 or 180, you know, the soft one. 180 grid is $2.99 also. The colors I'm using is Dupli-Color, a bit more expensive but much better finish. And I'm using Pearl Red from Toyota. I found this color really fantastic with my wife. She chose it with me. And also Dupli-Color Gold, $9.99. Dupli-Color Primer Sealer, $9.99. Dupli-Color Gloss Clear, I don't have it with me. I finished it off on my last coat. That also is $9.99. Okay, to cut up the Iron Man face, you're going to need a Dremel tool. The Dremel tool is quite expensive, it's like in the $50, but the Jobmate will do quite the job at $14.99. You get some blades, Mastercrafft. You don't need to get like Dremel. This is $6.99 for a bunch of blades in there, so that will do just fine. You're also going to need a welding kit. I took Welding, $19.99. You're going to need some welding wire for electricity. That's $14.99 a roll. You're going to need a pivot tool. This one was $35, but on special at $14.99 at Canadian Tire. It's going to come in pretty handy when it's going to be due for hinges and stuff. And actually I'm going to be using it on my other suits that I'm going to be building. You're going to be needing an aluminum or, you know, something to cut some metal. I took the cheapest one, it was $2.99. And I guess that's going to cover it all for Canadian Tire. The Canadian Tire bill with taxes comes up to about $170. Just that. So you start off with that, that's $170. Next store we're going to go is to Rona or Renault Depot or Home Hardware or what's the other one? Home Depot. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, there is basically where we're gonna get the hinges and rivets. I took Stanley rivets compared to Mastercrafft because these are really strong. So they're $5.99. I took this size of the grip range. It's a small grip range. And my rivet system is pretty simple. I took a L like that, and then you could cut down whatever part you need with this little saw there. So these little hinges are $109 each. I took 4 little other hinges like that, are 39 cents each, and that covers up the list for the home hardware store. So you come out to about $11.20. Then after that you go to the store called Addison. If you guys are from Montreal, it's an electronics store. You get all your electronics there. And if not, all these pieces are available on eBay, but there's the shipping and handling involved. But this is right beside my house, so I went there and get some stuff I needed for electronics. So you're gonna need some electric tape, some electric wire. So I got red and blue. They didn't have black, and these are $4.99 a pack. I got there some battery packs because the circuit board could operates from 6 volts to 12 volts, but the servos have a max input of 6 volts. So I got a 4-pack battery pack of AAA's. So if you put 4 AAA's, that gives 6 volts. I got 2 of these. And these are 69 cents each, not too expensive. I got 2 of these also. I don't know why I got them, but you know, they'll be useful later on. So these are 25 cents each. I got just a regular push button, 29 cents. Got some earth magnets, 2 packs. These are $3.99 for 4. So I got 2 there. And oh yeah, and also you're gonna need some some wiring connectors like this to fast, like this helps out a lot. Give me a second. This helps out a lot for the connecting. You know, instead of you like having a long wire, you just connect these guys. That it just simples out everything out for you guys. So if you could get a couple of these for some connecting, it helps out on building out the suits for certain wires that are too long and stuff like that. So for Addison, the bill comes out to about $22.57, but it's gonna come out to more for some of you guys because once you get in there, there's all kinds of stuff. Like I got my LEDs there and stuff like that. Then after that, you could go to Dollarama, a really cheap store, and get some electric tape, a shitload of batteries, and some scissors. So build up a bill about $20. Here are my $1 scissors and $1 electric tape. And stuff that you need to order. You're gonna need to order from Hyperdyne Labs. It's a guy from the RPF, really cool guy. He's the guy that created this board servo. So it's an IM visor servo and eye light controller. It's $69 plus shipping. And I'll just show it to you guys right here. Give me a second. So this is the circuit board and bigger. It's about that. It's got everything for the visors, the LED, the trigger button. It's pretty awesome. And then we're gonna move on to Tower Hobbies. That's where I got my my servos. I got these servos. I was recommended by the guy on service on the service line to take these ones. Hopefully they'll do the job, and they're just $12.69 each, plus shipping and handling. So with all that said, with the shipping and handling, that comes out to 45. The other one is 115. When you total up everything together, it's a big total of about $383.77. So that covers up what you need and how much money you need to build up this suit. And if well, once you guys get this material, I'll be stepping on to part 3 because I'm waiting upon also my my servo and my circuit board. So once I get my circuit board and my servos, my part 3 of the video will be linking up everything and showing you guys the exact points of where to put the hinges and other stuff that you should get probably for hinges. I'm gonna use probably this aluminum leg that was off a helicopter of mine, or either one of my wife's little sticks for the nails. And to harden it up, I'll just like dip it in some fiberglass resin, and I'll make it nice and hard. and I'll be able like to connect. I'll depend, because for my hinge system I got two setups made. The first one I showed you guys was the basic one, and the second one will be like connecting two of these together so they move actually at the same time, because my two servos are going to be for the faceplate only, but some guys want to have the jaw to go with it. It won't be complicated, because even if you use the two servos, and I'll put them be like probably up here, and when the faceplate goes up, like when the faceplate's going to be going up, if I really want the jaw to open, once the faceplate goes up, and that just goes all the way there, I got an extra hole in here, and that could do just fine to give loose. See, like let's say the jaw will be a wire, and the faceplate will be the motors of the servos. So the wire would be going up here, running down all the way up to the jaw here. I put an extra hinge system at the bottom of the jaw, and basically this is gonna go up, the jaw is gonna open, and when it's gonna go down, it's gonna pull the wire back up so the jaw closes his mouth. So with my two servos, I think I'll be able to set up that perfectly for the jaw and faceplate to open at the same time. But I'm not going to use them individually, like one for the jaw and one for the faceplate, because my faceplate is pretty heavy. There's lots of Bondo on here, and it's a pretty heavy faceplate. I still didn't finish it up. I got the interior pad. I still need lots of sanding and filling to do to actually even it out. My eyes here are pretty short. This one came out okay, but I gotta finish my corner, and I gotta then shave this guy down. Anyways, still lots of work to do, and not many days left. And that's about it. And I used one of, if I'm not mistaken, of Jay's ideals, but I redid it myself. I also got a toy from Toys R Us, and used up the circuit board and strapped it all in there, and was able to make a system a bit like Jay, where as soon as you lift up your hand, it gets that effect, and you connect these two guys. This hand blaster, it's still not finished painting. I just added my plastic tips on top. Need to sand these down and paint it the full real color, because this is not the real color. This is the real color. That's way too dark. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna got lots of little details to finish out, but this came out pretty nicely. And my other hand, I didn't waste my where the hell is the other arm? Yeah, I didn't waste the toy. I actually used some Bondo and cut off my forearm, and integrated it onto my forearm right here like that. And I'm gonna be sanding this down and painting it all red, the same color as my forearm. So this is integrated in there. That's pretty neat actually. There you go. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And I have to finish up those little details. Anyways, if you guys like it, just comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll get back to you guys with part 3 of how connecting all this stuff up. So like I said, it's a $400 thing, but it's done yourself, you know what I mean? So I'll get back to all you guys. Peace out, and hope you guys like it.